Hello and greetings, my friend. Welcome to day 17 here in the 24 days of building beautiful strength. I'm Matt Schifferly. Today is another programming day because when it comes to building up our physique, it's really easy to get lost in the details and thinking that it's got to be some complicated formula. And also, as I mentioned in several videos earlier, your ability to build muscle and build up your body doesn't solely depend on your routine anyway. We just need to hit a single fundamental objective, and as long as we're doing that, the routine's as good as it can be. But nonetheless, one of the fun ways that we can basically program our workouts to save time and energy is with circuit training. And people have asked me how would I do this with full body and stuff, and the Beautiful Strength system makes it really easy. And that's because remember that we have 4 levels of the exercises that we use in Beautiful Strength. Level 1 is our core 3. These are the 3 exercises that carry the lion's share of your ability to build muscle and strength, and those are dips, pull-ups, and lunges. And then on the second ring, we have the supplemental exercises that complement those, which are dive bomber style push-ups, single arm rows, and squat jumps. So programming is really easy. All we've got to do is take each of the 3 from each ring and just circuit them up. That's already a built-in circuit. So you would do, for example, dips, followed by pull-ups, followed by lunges. Or if you wanted to do the other way, you could also do single arm rows, followed by pike push-ups, followed by squat jumps. Even the third ring works well for this because that's our ELF workout, our extension, lateral, and flexion chain. So we could do something of the plank variations, bridge variations, and side plank variations, and circuit that up. Of course, feel free to mix and match however you like. So you could do, for example, dips and single arm rows and then hip bridges. So it's not like you got to stay within the ring, but the order of those and the prioritization of each one ensures that each of those circuits is kind of focused on the lion's share of what you're trying to accomplish with each one. Because the basic center ring of dips, pull-ups, lunges, that's the biggest, heaviest, most meat-driven exercises we have for building up our body. And then the next one is a little bit more on the technique side, a little bit more on building up some of the muscles that give you a bit more shape, like your shoulders and your lats and your biceps. And then, of course, with the flexion, extension, and lateral side of things, those are not so much going to do much for the shape of your physique, but certainly for things like your posture, your core stability, and the ability to move your body in a safe and controlled manner, specifically with sport and functional fitness. And don't overthink the programming here when it comes to, well, how many sets, how many reps, and things like that. Remember, it's just about hitting that fundamental objective. In this case, we're trying to stimulate hypertrophy. And in order to do that, we've just got to challenge our work capacity. So use whatever level of resistance with those exercises you can work with, let's say probably around 8 to 15 repetitions until you're getting good and burned out. You want to push each muscle or each exercise rather, not necessarily, you don't need to go to failure because failure is very subjective in most cases anyway, but just get to that grinding rep in most cases. And then when you're doing your circuits, your rounds, just get whatever will be allowed from time and energy perspective. So if you only have time and energy to get around it a couple times, great, just do it twice. If you can do it 5 or 6 times, even better. But use whatever resources you have. Don't feel like you've got to adhere to a formula. And also, of course, if you missed yesterday's video on my favorite 8 and 12 protocol, I'll put a link down below in the description on how that's a lot of fun to incorporate into circuits, and it's something that you can play with because it always hits the mark. It's a very quick and easy micro workout way of going about things as well. But let me know if you have further thoughts down below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Be fit and live free.